sometimes you got to break through about 6 inches or so, or 4 inches, and then you walk it all the way down to that point.
Howdy. So when we were doing the peeling the log video, I mentioned that we didn't have a log spud. Now we do. Not an actual log spud. It's an ice chipper that I changed the angle on. From the factory, these have a kind of a 90-degree V at the front. And I'm going to bring it up front so you can see what the heck I changed it to, hopefully. Right about there. I don't have a precise angle for what I changed it to, but I brought the edge back so that it's not centered anymore. Did some of it with a bench grinder, took off a bit, and then used hand files. I didn't bring it all the way back flat on the bottom. Just because I didn't feel like working it back another 1/4 inch or so, which is what I would have required in order to get it to there. But sharpened it up so that when you start, it starts fairly sharp. This isn't really good steel; it doesn't seem to hold an edge very long, but it's still sharp. You could kill somebody with it. The trick to doing it, my father-in-law did a dozen logs so far with it. Is to get an edge underneath something. And then just work it. You get the strip going, you go to the sides. It's a heck of a lot faster than the draw knife. This whole top right here, this is all just floating the whole way back. When I'm done, I'll roll it and I'll peel the bottom and get the whole thing off. It doesn't work well on all species. The ash we have doesn't work well at all in, but for poplar, this stuff seems to come off fairly well. So your mileage may vary about how useful it is, depending on the species of wood you're using it on. Yeah, if you remember from the drawbar video how long it took me to get, I worked on a tree for like an hour, in order to peel it. And I've been working on this tree for a couple minutes now, and I'm already 12 feet or so down. I think you get the point. I think I'm out of the frame too. So let me walk you around a bit and show you what we've been doing. Mostly dropping trees and trees, more trees. So we removed a couple of trees over here that weren't purposeful for the project, but they made tractor movement a whole heck of a lot easier, like this one right in the middle of the frame. It allowed us to get the logs and drop them over in the stack so that when it's time to move them back, we can have the tractor just pick up a log and then wheel it over to the site. So we removed that one and the one over here just for ease. The one over there we actually use, that's just one that's over in this stack here. So we removed all the logs except for that long one because it's too long to put in that pile. We'll chop that down to the right length because there's a little bit of rot at the bottom and there's a big chip out of the top where when it fell it split. Right now we're cleaning up debris and getting the brush piles down a little bit. There's still brush piles over there, brush piles over there, but there was a monster one in the back and now it's not quite so monstrous. This fire right now is pretty burned down, but at its peak, oh, there's probably 15 or 20 foot flames off the top of this thing. Fairly hot. We stopped out, picked up the flooring we're going to use because the guy we buy our large lumber from is retiring. He sold his mill off. So we picked that up. It's stacked up at the cabin right now. And I picked up some other lumber a buddy of mine needed for a project he's working on. Well, we're still able to get it from the guy that we've been buying from. That's about it. Yeah, the eventual goal is for the cabin door to be basically where that fire is, or the cabin to be where that fire is, facing up towards this driveway over here. That'd be the door, the front opening will be that way because it's a lean-to, so it's open on the whole front. Yeah, I figured I'd show you the log spud. Yeah, we're gonna keep on banging away at this. We gotta kind of do like an inventory and figure out how many logs we have and how many, do some calculations on how many we think we're gonna need. We should be pretty close now. So that means once we're done cleaning up and burning out all this debris, we'll start laying down some block for the foundation, for the supports. My buddy tore a pool down and he had a porch around it, a deck around it that used the elephant feet, so we're thinking about using those. He had 10 of them. I think we'll need 12. This will be a fairly heavy building, so if I take just pick up 2 more, we'll be good on that. And then hopefully in the next couple weeks we'll start putting logs down and figuring out how to do that portion of the project. It's all a learning curve. So until next time, thanks for watching.